Welcome to the Elixir channel, your resource for all things HubSpot.
For this demo, I'm going to start with a scenario from the perspective of a problem and with a sales outreach plan in mind. I'm going to use the same example as I did in the marketing AI demo, but for the sales team this. And if you'd like to watch the marketing AI demo, click the link on the top corner of the screen. So let's say that you are working for a manufacturing company and your company is launching a new solution for automating inventory management. You're a sales rep and need to find prospects within your target group that could be interested in this service as part of a sales-wide campaign. You are pressured by time as you have other responsibilities and targets to meet and a lack of resources. And here is where HubSpot AI can help you do the prospecting efficiently and save time so you can focus your efforts on higher level sales tasks. First, I'll show you how you can save time researching target companies using ChatBot. Secondly, I'll show you how you can reach out to prospects by writing cold outreach emails with Content Assistant. Thirdly, I'll show you how you can add a contact to your CRM and create a task with ChatSpot AI. And lastly, I will show you how you can write a follow-up email to a prospect using Content Assistant. You'll want to start by researching prospect companies that could be interested or needing automation for their inventory and fall within your target. With ChatSpot, you can easily research companies based on different criteria. But first things first, let's start by activating or accessing ChatSpot. First, you need to activate ChatSpot from your HubSpot portal settings. So in this case, go to your HubSpot account, go to Settings, and scroll down until you see ChatSpot. Here, you can turn ChatSpot access on. Now, to access ChatSpot, you need to do so via ChatSpot website page. In this case, it's chatbot.ai, or you can easily find it via Google. To start using ChatSpot, click Start Chatting Free. And as you can see, the main menu of ChatSpot launches. As you can see on the left side, ChatSpot interface includes two main menus, Prompt Templates and Chat History. On the Prompt Templates menu, on the left side, you can choose and search prompts across different categories including research, prospecting, content writing, reporting, SEO, and so on. In the chat history, you can see a history of all of the prompts and the question you've asked ChatSpot so far. You also have the settings tabs with the newest ChatSpot updates where you can even input the writing style sample and help ChatSpot personalize your content output. And of course, it includes the space where you can type your message and your prompt for ChatSpot to generate your content. Now, let me show you how you can start your prospecting by researching your target companies. Under the Prompts Templates menu, go to Prospecting. Here you can see different options that ChatSpot provides as prompts. You can discover companies by industry and location, by technology, by their size and location. You can even go further and research company news and funding. So in our scenario, let's say you want to research companies that could be interested in automated inventory management service. These can be manufacturing companies in other industries than your own. And in this case, let's say they're in the electronics industry and you would like to research them by industry and location. In this case, select the prompt, Discover companies by industry and location. Here, ChatSpot prompts you to add the industry and the location you would like to find the company. And for industry, let's put electronics, and for location, let's input the term. Click Send Prompt. As you can see, as a result, HubSpot provides a list of companies, including data such as the logo, the name of the company, the number of employees, the year it was founded, the location, the address, the industry, and here at the top, you can also see the number of companies that ChatSpot found, in this case, 1,379 companies. You can also click More Results to see more companies. But let's say you want ChatSpot to provide you companies based on 3 criteria: industry, location, and size. You can do so by writing a prompt as a message instead of using the prompts template. So in this case, you can write something like, find electronic companies in Germany with under 1,000 employees. And once you write your prompt, you can click send. And as you can see, HubSpot generates electronic companies in Germany who have under 10,000 employees. You can further prompt ChatSpot to rank the companies based on the number of employees. So in this case, you can write again in the prompt and prompt HubSpot to rank the electronic companies in Germany with under 10,000 employees based on employees. Now, just a remark here, just make sure you give exact instructions to ChatSpot, not like with ChatGPT. Otherwise, it would rank all the companies from all industries in all countries based on employee number and will not do the segmentation properly. And once you finish writing your prompt, you can click send. And as you can see, HubSpot generates the companies and ranks them based on the number of employees. Now, another great thing you can do with ChatSpot is further research and examine a company. So let's say in this case, you decided on this company right here. And to do further research, you can click go to actions and click research. As you can see, a prompt is automatically created to research the company. And as you can see, this will provide you with a summary of the company, including a short description, the industry, the sub-industry, the exact location, employees, the tags they're using, the technology the company uses, as well as the LinkedIn and Twitter handles. You can repeat the process of researching based on different industries and locations and make a list of the companies that meet your criteria and could be a great fit for sales. So one great benefit of using ChatSpot is that it is very efficient for doing prospecting and researching companies. As you can see, you can easily research companies based on different set of criteria with one click rather than spending more time researching companies one by one across different websites. And you can also research companies based on the latest company's news, for example. It's efficient and time-friendly. Now, moving forward, based on the list of prospects generated, you can research and find key people working at these companies and reach out to them. One limitation that I found is that the HubSpot chatbot does not provide any information regarding contacts and employees, so you can easily reach out to them. So in this case, a workaround would be to do independent research and use external technology to find the key people working at your target companies and reach out to them, which indeed it can be quite time consuming. Now that you have done external research and have a list of prospect contacts at the companies to reach out to, you can use HubSpot Content Assistant to write your cold outreach email. First things first, to use the Content Assistant for sales, you need to install the HubSpot Sales extension and use your email, not the HubSpot interface, to create your email. In addition, you need to activate Content Assistant in HubSpot by going to Settings, scrolling down to Tools, selecting Content Assistant, and turning Content Assistant on. And now you have Content Assistant available for your email. Now go to your email, and in this case I will be using Gmail, and click Compose or Create New Email. Here you will see the option Write an Email for me. This is the Content Assistant. Click on it, and the Content Assistant interface opens. To generate the email, Content Assistant asks you for information. First, it asks you for the email type, and here you have the option to create 3 types of email: introduction email, cold outreach email, and follow-up email. It also asks you additional information, like for example, what are you selling? Who are you selling to? What would you like to communicate in this email? And it also asks you to select the tone of your email. In this case, it provides 5 main options: professional, helpful, witty, formal, and optimistic. You can choose all tones of email at the same time, but for high accuracy, we recommend sticking to only 1 or 3 depending on your email content and the receiver of your email. So now you can create your email to reach out to the prospect. To do so, you need to add the information required. So in this case, you would like to send a cold outreach email. And what are you selling? You are selling a service solution that automates inventory management for a streamlined and efficient process. Who are you selling to? You are selling to Don Hartman, head of operations at Swank. And now, what do you want the email to communicate to the prospect? In this case, you would like to mention that you're a manufacturing company for spare car parts and that you launch a new solution for inventory management automation. You would also like to mention that you're understanding the problems they are facing and explain why your product is a great fit for their company and how it can help them. In addition, you can also provide details to the prompt, like for example, the benefits that this solution will provide to the prospect. Now, lastly, select the tone of your email. In this case, your email should be professional, helpful, and let's say optimistic. And now that your prompt is ready, you can click generate, and HubSpot is making something wonderful and generating the email for you. And if you are not pleased with the option and with the content generated, you can click generate more here on the upper right corner, and HubSpot generates a new email. And a quick note, sometimes it takes a longer time for the new email to load as well. And as you can see, HubSpot generates another email. And now you can compare the emails and go back and forth and see which one you prefer. You can also go ahead and generate a third email if you need more options. And you can see Content Assistant generates a third option. Once you're happy with the email result, select the right email and click Insert. Now, Content Assistant automatically places the email copy in your email, and you can go ahead and further edit the email if needed. You can manually adjust the sentences or replace words. Now, as you can see, Content Assistant also provides a subject line, and you can copy this subject line and add it at the subject for your email. In addition, you can also add a call to action for the prospect, maybe a link to the website landing page with the solution, or provide a brochure with more information. And lastly, sign the email using your name. And the email is ready. In this scenario, as you are reaching out to the contact outside of HubSpot, for example, via LinkedIn email, you can just copy and paste the email in LinkedIn. And what I found to be a great benefit of Content Assistant is that you can use it to write emails regardless of whether the contact is in HubSpot or not. And you can leverage it not only for contacts and prospects, but also to send internal emails and save time when it comes to administrative tasks. And a last remark on GDPR consent. At this stage, you don't have consent for the contact, so you cannot add the contact to Hubs. Moving forward, you click send, you contact the prospect, and at some point in time, you receive a reply. As contact is interested in a solution and wants to have a call, you can now add the contact to HubSpot as there is legitimate interest and consent for the prospect. And you can easily add the contact to your CRM with ChatSpot and assign a task to it. In this case, go to ChatSpot. You can easily add the contact to your CRM with ChatSpot and assign a task to it. So in this case, to add a contact to your CRM with ChatSpot, there are two options. The first option, from the prompt templates, you can go to HubSpot CRM and click Add a Contact, and here you input the information required. Or what I call the easy way, and the second option is just to prompt ChatSpot to add the contact in your CRM. In this case, you can tell HubSpot to add the contact by the email address and then add the additional information for the other properties required, like for example, the first name and the last name, the job title, the company, and the country and the region. Next, click Send. As you can see, ChatSpot added the following contact to the CRM, and here we can click and see View in HubSpot. And as you can see, the contact was created in our CRM, and here you can see all of the information provided. So the first name, the last name, the email, the company name, the country, and the region. Now, what you can also do with ChatSpot is assign the contact to yourself. So in this case, go back to the prompt templates, click HubSpot CRM, and create content assignment. Now, in order to assign the contact to yourself, you need to input the contact email. In this case, input the contact email and click Send Prompt. As you can see, ChatSpot confirms that the owner was assigned successfully, and let's go back to HubSpot and check. And as you can see, indeed, the contact owner was correctly assigned. Another thing you can do with ChatSpot is assign a task to the contact to follow up. And you can do this in two ways. First, you can do it when importing the contact. Go to HubSpot CRM and select the prompt Add Contact and Follow Up. Here you can add the email of the contact and the number of days to follow up, in this case let's say 3 days, and click Send Prompt. Now, as you can see, ChatSpot encountered an error and cannot create the contact. In this case, it might be because the contact was already created in our CRM, but sometimes it does happen with ChatSpot that some prompts do not work at all or do not work for a specific period of time. So that's something for you to take into consideration. And the second way to create the task is from the output window after the contact was added. Click Add Task to Contact. And here you can specify to create a follow-up task in 2 days. Click Submit, and ChatSpot automatically creates a follow-up task in HubSpot. And let's go and see. And as you can see, the task was indeed created. So as a last remark, there is no direct prompt for tasks. Just at the moment, ChatSpot is quite limited in terms of commands, whether it is via prompt or direct input. And this is how you add a contact to your CRM using ChatSpot. So now, after adding the contact to HubSpot, you now want to reply and send a follow-up email to the prospect to set up a meeting. To create the email to follow up with the prospect, go back to your email account to use Content Assistant. Click Compose, select Write an email for me, and here, as you can see, the Content Assistant window opens again. Select the email type, in this case follow-up email, and go ahead and fill in all the prompts. In this case, what are you selling? You are still selling a service solution that automates inventory management. Who are you selling to? You're still selling to the same person, Don Hart, head of operations. And now you need to describe what you want to communicate in this email. And in this case, compared to the previous email, the content changes. So let's say that for this email, you would like to thank the prospect for reaching back to your email and for showing interest in the solution. And in addition, you would like to propose a meeting time and be specific. For the tone of email, you want this email to be professional and optimistic. And now that you input the prompt, you can go ahead and click Generate. And Content Assistant automatically generates the email copy for you. And again, if you are not pleased with the content, you can click Generate More, and Content Assistant will generate a second email copy. Now you can compare the emails, see which one you prefer, and select the appropriate. After you select it, click Insert Content. Now, what I found to be a limitation of using Content Assistant for email is that sometimes generating follow-up emails is not as accurate as the email message provided is not in line with the prompt. Sometimes it seems to be more focused on following up and providing further information and selling to the prospect rather than following up on an issue or on a request. And therefore, additional editing from your side will definitely be required. Now, as an option, you can also add a meeting link. You can either set the meeting invitation separately in a different email, or you can go to meetings, and insert proposed times for the meeting. Then the contact can select the appropriate time based on their availability to schedule the meeting. Once the prospect selects the meeting time, an automated invitation and confirmation will be sent to them. don't forget to further edit the email and sign the email using your name, and then the email is ready. And you are done. And this is how you can use HubSpot AI for prospecting and email outreach. And as a last remark, we always recommend reviewing, editing, and adjusting the email content created by AI to be more human and personalized. And as a last remark, we always recommend reviewing, editing, and adjusting the email content created by AI to. In addition, you can use the AI to generate the email and save them as templates to use in the future for a more efficient process. And while the HubSpot Content Assistant AI for email still has limitations, it is still in early development stages, and these limitations might be reduced in the future.